Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to our live stream. This is a regular tarot reading live stream so that you can ask questions not only about twin flame, romance, but any question you'd like. So the name of the game is if you donate via super chat or super sticker or PayPal, you can go ahead and ask a question, ask for cards to be pulled. I'll pull 1 to 4 cards for you, just depending on the amount given or donated, rather. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe below and please do give the video a thumbs up. It helps YouTube show this to potential viewers. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? I see Scooby Dooby is here as well and submitted a super chat earlier. What else did I want to say? Oh, I've got Miss O too. Hello, Miss O. So I am like so busy this week. I'm going to give you guys a brief update before we start the readings, okay? Because I think this is really important for the channel. So I know there's just a few of you currently here, but for anybody watching this on replay, I'm going to give like channel news really quickly of what's going on this week. So this week, the video lineup is going to look a little bit different. I'm doing the Divine Masculine tarot reading for tomorrow. That's going to be published tomorrow. Normally, that's published on Saturdays. But since I am releasing the 12 horoscopes for all 12 signs for love readings, I'm going to be doing that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the lineup is as follows. Thursday will be fire signs. Friday will be air signs. Water signs are on Saturday and earth signs are on Sunday. So if you see the horoscope readings for August roll out and you don't see your sign, don't panic. That just means that it's going to roll out the next day or the next day. So I'll say that again. Thursday, fire signs. Friday, air signs. Saturday, water signs. And Sunday, earth signs. Awesome. The next thing on the list is that if you would like to pre-order an author-signed copy of my upcoming book, Twin Flame Union, 7 Keys to a Healthy Twin Flame Journey, it's 231 pages, just so you know. I put it in the info box, the link to order that from my site. It's going to be paid via PayPal, and those will be delivered by the end of August. Okay, so I just want to let you guys know that because the deadline to order those books for the author signed copy is August 5th. Awesome. So let's go ahead and get started with our readings. And again, welcome to those of you who are just joining the live stream. I'm so happy that you guys are here. I've got Miss O. Let's see, we've got Purple Rain Spirit. Queen of Water. And we got Jennifer. All right, let's begin. We are going to start with Scooby Dooby. Energy update and message from DM. Okay, awesome. So let's do an energy update for Scooby Dooby and Twin Flame. And again, welcome if you're just joining me this evening. Oh, you can also ask about the new moon in Leo, new intentions for the new moon in Leo, which is on Thursday. Thursday, July 28th is going to be the new moon in Leo, new intentions. Another thing I really like is that Venus is also shifting and we've got Jupiter that is moving retrograde as well. So, here's the way. Let me just tell you before I pull the first cards. Don't panic when Jupiter is in retrograde, guys. This is the way I personally look at Jupiter in retrograde. Okay, so are you ready for this? If you've ever been on an Easter egg hunt as a kid, and it's almost time to end that Easter egg hunt, but you go back and you pick up eggs that you think you saw, but you left behind. Okay, and it's always like so exciting when you're a kid and it's like 5 minutes on the timer at an Easter egg hunt, and you're like, oh my God, I found that egg and I didn't realize it was there. So that's what Jupiter retrograde is all about. It's about going back and getting your rewards that you missed. So just look at it as that. That is Jupiter retrograde. And I think we're going to be in Jupiter retrograde. I think it's 4 months. So there you go. So never fear Jupiter retrograde. It's going back picking up those treats, those Easter eggs that you missed the first time around. So Scooby Dooby and energy for Scooby Dooby and DM. We've got Kundalini activation for you and your twin. Kundalini activation, which I kind of like. This could be your twin flame, Scooby Dooby. If you've already gone through some Kundalini activation, now you might be feeling some Kundalini awakening symptoms because your twin flame is happening to go through some Kundalini activation. So if you're feeling symptomatic in any of your chakras, then it's likely, if you've already been through that, it's likely that your twin flame is actually going through that. So let's get 2 messages from your DM to you, Scooby Dooby. So this is Scooby Dooby's Divine Masculine Twin Flame to Scooby Dooby right here. I'm so afraid of rejection that I haven't taken a risk to be with you. That is the first one. And Scooby Dooby's DM to Scooby Dooby, please and thank you. There's so much I want to express to you, but when it comes down to it, I always back out. See, that's the same energy, right, Scooby Dooby? That is the same energy. Fear of rejection, fear of being accepted for your twin flame. It has fear of being accepted for their inner feelings, right? Their inner thoughts, their inner feelings. And so that's that fear of rejection happening right there. Okay, so Miss O says, update for my DM who's currently with someone else. Any messages, guidance? Also, if you can speak on the energetic climate that we're having. The Lionsgate feels intense. So Miss O, I'm actually going to address the audience with your actual second question first, because how can I explain this? The energy, and maybe I'll just do a video on this, but let's just do it in 2 minutes here. The energy that I've been feeling and seeing in my clients throughout the past 2 weeks has been this energy of twin flames wanting to completely abandon the journey. And this is happening in greater mass than I've seen in a very long time. I need to check in with angelic guidance and understand why this is happening at this particular moment in time and why I'm seeing this exodus, if you will, from the twin flame journey. So yeah, it is powerful energy. I do believe it's sifting and sorting energy. I do talk a little bit about this in the weekly read, but it's huge. And there's a lot that is going to be going on, especially in August, astrologically speaking. And it's going to create a lot of changes. I mean, in sudden changes. So I don't know. I'll do a video on it, but I do want to check in with angelic guidance as to the why. Why do I all of a sudden see like a lot of twin flames wanting to completely abandon? And at once, it's not like the trickle effect, which I've seen, of course, for the past 3 years, but this is more like all at once. So energy update for Miss O and DM. Excuse me, please and thank you. We've got spiritual journey. I like the spiritual train. That's always a good one to get because it does mean that you and your twin flame are embarking together on this spiritual journey, or your DM is joining you in the embarkment on this spiritual journey. All right. So the further message, Miss O, is that you've been at this for quite some time. You've been on the spiritual train for quite some time. And you're uncertain as to whether or not this will wind up where you want it to go. Like the train will stop where you actually want it to go. And the universe is saying, have faith in infinite possibilities, that there are many ways in which the universe can bring this connection around. There are many ways in which it can come to a good outcome that you might not even be able to imagine right now. So you need to have faith with that. Miss O's DM message to Miss O, please and thank you. I'm totally obsessed with you. Please be mine. That's where your DM is at. Obsession. You know, sometimes we might think, and this is for everyone out there, Again, if you're just joining me, welcome. Happy Tuesday night. Sometimes we think like this obsession mode with DM is flattering, if you will. Like, oh, it's kind of flattering. My DM's obsessed with me. I would say if there's still an obsession mode, it's not exactly healthy. It's something that they're needing to get over that codependent attitude. It is essential as part of the growth. And I do write about that in my upcoming book. I do talk quite a bit about obsession in the book. And they have to transcend that, though. Just like the divine feminine has to transcend the obsession, the DM also has to transcend that obsession. Okay. Oh, you said he's with someone else. Okay, got it. Okay, so where are we? Sorry. I'm like, have to scroll back now. Adrian's energy toward me. This is from Purple Rain Spirit. So let's get Adrian's energy toward Purple Rain Spirit, please and thank you. Recovery. So it's the 9 of Swords in reverse. Recovery into the clear. Excuse me. 9 of Swords in reverse. And this could be a little recovery, like someone who has been suffering from addiction for a long time. And it could be just someone who is recovering from depression or anxiety or some sort of mental disorder, disease, whatever you want to call it. But I do feel that your person, Adrian, has been struggling quite a bit with one of those two things. And so if you're asking about feeling, I feel that Adrian is barely squeaking by with having enough mental clarity for herself. You want also some message cards. Let's do that. Let's get messages from Adrian to you. So messages from Adrian to Purple Rain Spirit. Yes, my love for you is real and never doubt it. Adrian to Purple Rain Spirit. You are constantly in my dreams. So I feel that Adrian is definitely thinking about you. And she's just like in her own headspace, though, for a lot of the time. Queen of Water says, message from my DM and spirit energy update. Okay, cool. So to that end, it's spirit energy update. Is that for the twin flames? Okay, let's just do that. Let's get your twin flame energy update, Queen of Water. So Queen of Water energy update with divine masculine twin flame, please and thank you. Happiness. I like it. Peacefulness, joy, emotional fulfillment. And it also says you're on the right track. So I kind of like that. It means be happy. You're on the right track. Move forward in your happiness. The other message that's coming through, there's an Archangel Michael card in the Archangel Michael deck that I don't particularly like. I love the deck. I don't like this card. And the only reason is the painting on the card or the depiction of the picture on the card of Archangel Michael is very dark. But the card says, decide to be happy now. That's what the card says. Decide to be happy now. And I feel, Queen of Water, that is the key, is for you to decide to be happy now. Queen of Water's divine masculine twin flame to Queen of Water. Hey guys, make sure to give the video a thumbs up so that YouTube snags more viewers to the channel for the live streams. Queen of Water, this is for you. I am a mess. I don't even know how to love myself or have a healthy relationship. So that is your DM speaking to you. Okay, so I'm going to write down the following names. We've got Jennifer. We've got Alpha Dog. I don't know why the light on my there we go. I just feel like the light is flickering on my laptop. Okay, so we have Jennifer again. Then we have Monica. And welcome if you're just joining the live stream. I'm so happy that you're here. Aries 11. And then True Gnome, or Gnomes, right? You said it's Gnomes last time, I remember. Monica. And wait, where are we? Monica, then Alpha Dog. Scooby Dooby. Well, so Queen of Water says, how do I be happy when he's so miserable? Well, that's his issue, right? That's his stuff. Like, he's a big boy. He can handle it, right? That's the thing, is that we tend to baby our divine masculines. We tend to think like, oh, poor them. Like, they're dealing with so much baggage. They're dealing with so much sorrow and pain. We don't need to baby them. Like, they're adults. They can handle it, right? It's like, you got to move through it. Everybody has to, right? If you were going through your dark night of the soul, I'm sure your DM wasn't there to pat you on the back, right? It's like, you had to deal with it. You have to deal with that dark night of the soul. You have to deal with the pain. So, and the pain is what, like, you getting through your pain without someone saying like, oh, poor thing, poor baby, like, you getting through that pain gives you the rewards at the end. It gives you those rewards. It's when somebody is like too soft on you or trying to validate your feelings of insecurity when you don't get the rewards at the end, because you kind of validate your own weaknesses. So let's go to Jennifer. Okay, energy update and messages from Joe, please, and thank you. Okay, let's do that. So here we go. This is for Jennifer and Joe, please and thank you. What is the energy right now between Jennifer and Joe, angels and guides? We've got lessons. I mean, you're both learning some lessons at this current time, Jennifer, and I think it's good. It's good. Okay, let's get one more because I want to qualify this lessons card for you and Joe. Jennifer and Joe, please. Travel, you know. Oh God. Okay. I think there's another message that wants to come through for you, Jennifer, with this travel card. What I'm getting is that the lessons started when you were traveling, because I know you recently got back from a trip, and your DM was also on a trip. And so I think those lessons actually started when you traveled, and they are going to continue. And so that was kind of the starting point of these hard lessons that you're both needing to learn in this new phase in your connection. And that started at that time. So it's just validating you and saying, whatever happened around the time of that trip was what was needed for these lessons to be learned on both of your sides. So Joe, what is your message to Jennifer, please? And thank you. I can't handle such a deeply spiritual connection at this time. Yeah. So Joe is still learning some of his hardcore lessons that he's needing to learn. And so thinking about spirituality on top of all the hard lessons that he's learning is just too much. It's overwhelming. So Alpha Dog Elite 3. Why 3? Alpha Dog, let's see. What is your message? Hey, Alpha Dog, you didn't put in, thank you for the super sticker. You didn't put in your question. So what we're going to do, Alpha Dog, I'm gonna circle your first super sticker because I love your super sticker. It's very cute. But we'll come back to your question. Jennifer said new moon intentions, please, and thank you. Okay, so let's see. What must Jennifer know to learn and to grow for the new moon? Oh, no, you know what, Jennifer? I want to do the animal tarot for you. Okay, here we go. We're going to do the animal tarot. New moon in Leo for Jennifer, please, and thank you. What are the messages? Jennifer's guardian angels. We've got 4 of winter, the koala bear. I like this. This is take time to rest. Take more time to meditate. Take time to journal and have deep reflections at this time. It also means your angels are looking out for you if you want to withdraw and do less physical work and more spiritual work. It just means your angels are going to ensure that the money keeps flowing. The angels are going to ensure that everything is taken care of. But this is the time for you to take care of yourself. Let's get one more. New moon in Leo, please, and thank you for Jennifer. The high priestess, what did I just say? What did I just say? Spend more time with your spiritual work at this time. So for the next 2 weeks before the full moon, Jennifer, spend more time in this high priestess energy and the koala bear energy. So the owl and the koala bear, rest and relaxation, meditation, contemplation, and higher spiritual work. Okay. What this means for me, Jennifer, is that you're going to put everything else on the back burner. Everything else goes on the back burner except for that stuff for the next 2 weeks. Of course, do your job, go to work. But after, doing everything you need to with work, go back to your spiritual practices and rest, relaxation, meditation. Okay, so let's scroll to the bottom. I added a question later. I don't see your question. Can you just write it down again? I'm sorry, Alpha Dog. I just don't see it. So, sorry, I'm scrolling all the way up. Yeah, Alpha Dog, I don't see your question. So if you wouldn't mind just typing it in again, I would appreciate that because I don't see it. So Monica says, energy update messages from Sebastian. Okay, awesome. So let's do that for Monica and Sebastian. And thanks if you're just joining me. I really appreciate it. Monica and Sebastian, please and thank you. We've got surrender to the process. Let go and let God. Surrender. Let this go for the sake of allowing God to take a step. So let's see. Sebastian, what's going on? What are your messages to Monica, please, and thank you. I'm ready. I don't want to fight this anymore. So inside of Sebastian's heart, that's what Sebastian is saying inside of his heart space. Sebastian, what are you saying to Monica from your heart space? I can't imagine my life without you. Look at this. Look at this, Monica. Inside of Sebastian's heart space, this is what's going on. I don't want to fight it anymore. I want you. I can't imagine my life without you. That's pretty strong. Honestly, that's really strong. So that's what's going on inside of his head and heart space. Whether he takes action, you will see, but you do need to surrender. Just ask for any general advice for a Virgo guy. Oh, I did see that, but I don't know why I can't. I mean, I remember seeing something like that. I couldn't find it. Nothing specific. Thank you. Okay. So to that end, let's get these tarot cards, okay? All right, Alpha Dog with Virgo guy. So let's go ahead and take a look. Alpha Dog and Virgo guy. We've got release, pain, end of the suffering. It's the 10 of Swords in reverse. So let's get more info though. Alpha dog with Virgo guy. What is the general read, please? And thank you. 7 of coins. Good things can take time. I would say with this card, with this 10 of swords in reverse, I would say if it's meant to happen, it'll happen with Virgo guy. That's what I think this is saying. It's like maybe romance or starting a romantic relationship has been difficult for you, where you feel like it kind of needs to be forced on your end. And if you don't force it, then nothing's going to happen. The other person's not really taking the steps to make it happen. So I do feel that for you with this time around, what you do need to do is kind of just like let that go. Let go of the notion that like, if I don't do something about this, it's just never going to happen. And I feel that if this is something that will develop and grow, that it's going to be slow going. It's going to take some time. But I do feel with the 7 of coins that it would be worth that time. But first, you just need to let go of this notion that you need to take actions in order to make something happen. I feel like you just kind of need to sit back and allow it to unfold. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Awesome. I'm really glad that resonates for you. Yeah, for sure. And again, I don't think that's giving up. I just feel like it's giving up the struggle, right? There's a difference. So for example, on a dating app or something, let me just give you guys an example, because this is what I mean about giving up the struggle. On a dating app, instead of like feverishly going through profiles for like a half an hour a day and going like, oh, this one doesn't really resonate, this one resonates, and you reach out to someone and they don't respond, maybe make a plan with yourself and go, okay, I'm going to release the struggle. And here's what that means. I'll look at 5 profiles a day. If I like them, great. If I don't, that's fine. But just I'm going to limit to 5, which will show the app that I'm online. So it shows other people that I'm online. So then I'm going to just relax and like view the 5 profiles a day and then let people come to me. That's it. Like that's letting go of the struggle. It doesn't mean you abandon. It just means I'm letting go of the struggle now. So that's what that means. And that just goes for everybody, because I know a lot of people get really like fed up on the dating game, or maybe your twin flame hasn't been with you for 2 years and you're like, okay, I'm kind of ready to date now, right? But it gets frustrating. It gets really frustrating. I get it. Okay, so we're going to go to Aries 11. Aries 11. Messages from AD, please. Okay, absolutely. Let's do that. Let's do messages from AD to Aries 11, please and thank you. So AD to Aries 11. You are my best friend. Aww. AD to Aries 11. I'm asking for some time to get myself together first. Okay. So the general sentiment is your AD feels very close to you, Aries 11, but is asking for some time. Okay, so Gnome says, today was my DM's birthday, yet no communication. I just felt it was right to send him birthday wishes. Okay. Response brief. He actually responded. I'm wondering what he's thinking about me reaching out. Okay. So to that end, Gnomes, what I would like to do is get a tarot card, which is going to represent your DM's energy towards you. What is Gnome's DM's energy toward Gnomes today on his birthday? We've got Messenger of Coins in reverse. It says procrastination, no follow through. This is interesting. I don't feel like this is you with no follow through. I feel like it's your DM with no follow through. So let's just see. What is the sentiment though coming from Gnomes' DM to Gnomes, please and thank you. Oh my God. Silence, keeping it all in. High Priestess in reverse. Silence, keeping it all in. And procrastination. So with 2 cards in reverse with those messages, I feel that not even the angels can detect what's going on the inside of your DM. Your DM appears through these cards to be very much an avoidant personality, not really willing to admit their feelings, not really willing to face their feelings, or at the opposite extreme, not even knowing what their feelings are. Just keeping it all in, not being able to follow through with any gestures of affection because they're not even sure of how they feel. So that's what's going on there, gnomes. I'm sorry to say that, but that is what's going on. All right, so messages and guidance from angels, please, and thank you. Absolutely, Monica. We will get to it. Okay, let's get the animal tarot for you, okay, Monica? So this is Monica's guardian angels, Monica's spirit guides. What message would you like to give to Monica, please, and thank you? Monica's guardian angels, Monica's spirit guides. What messages do you have for Monica? We've got 10 of autumn. All right, here's your message, Monica. You will get your happy ending. You will have a marriage. You will have a family. You will have financial stability. You will have the dog if that's what you want. I think this is just validation for you, Monica, that you've been fearful that you won't have this. And your angels want you to know that you will have it. You will have the kids. You will have the legacy. You will have the marriage. You'll have it. And you just need to know that. And you need to have faith that you will have it. Okay? So Alpha Dog, I have a second super chat from you. So if you have a different question, please do put that in the box. Okay, cool, gnomes. Excellent, excellent. All right, so I'm going to Scooby-Dooby. So I've got Alpha Dog, I've got Scooby-Dooby, I've got euphoric something, Anima. I'm just gonna call you euphoric, okay? And let's write down this super chat. Oh, it's 11:11. Look, it's not 11:11, but there are 11 people watching. There were 11 people watching with 11 thumbs up. It looks very awesome. Hey, Clara, what's going on? And Clara. And Monica. Awesome. Okay. So let's go up to Scooby-Dooby. Here we are. Okay. Messages from DM, please, and thank you. Okay, so let's get that. Messages, Scooby-Dooby's DM to Scooby-Dooby, please. Look, you are my lighthouse. Let's get one more. Scooby-Dooby's DM to Scooby-Dooby. I think often of wanting to see you. So Scooby-Dooby, even if your DM isn't taking action, at least they're thinking about it. Thinking about taking that action. Euphoric says, messages from my DM. Okay, we'll get one message card for you, Euphoric, of course. Euphoric's DM to Euphoric. Please and thank you. I'm asking for some time to get myself together first. There you go. Your DM is asking you for time. All right. So let's go to Clara. Let's see. Clara. What are Tithe and I working through with this new moon? That's a great question, Clara. Let's go ahead and ask that to the tarot cards. Clara's guardian angels and Tithe's guardian angels. What are Clara and Tithe working through in this new moon in Leo? Resolution, harmony restored. It's the Five of Wands in reversed. I like that. And it's a Leo card on top of it. We're in Leo season and it's a Leo new moon and it's Leo. Five of Wands in reversed. Look. Resolution, harmony restored. Clara. That is awesome. All right, let's get one more, Clara. What are Clara and Tithe working through? It's kids playing soccer too, if that has any significance for you. Okay, Clara and Tithe, what are they working through? Peace. Oh my God. Peace and harmony. Look, you can't make this stuff up, Clara. Look. Peace and harmony. Harmony restored. Peace and harmony. That is nuts. You can't make this stuff up, guys. You can't make it up. By the way, who here in the live stream audience, who's a fire sign? Raise your hands. Raise your hand and say if you're a fire sign. If you are an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, because I just finished my first 3 recordings for the first 3 signs, the fire signs, and it's really exciting. So how I divided it for the horoscopes for the month of August is I did a general love reading, then I did a category if you're single and ready to mingle, then if you're in a relationship, then if it's complicated, and then I answered yes or no questions so that you would have in your head, of course, right? So it was really fun recording those videos. I was really excited. Okay, so who do we have here? Sagittarius rising. All right, Clara. I'm a Sag. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back to Monica, then Rebecca. I like the super sticker, Rebecca. Okay. Oh, he's a Leo North Node. Oh, okay. I'm a Leo South Node. All right. We've got Adasha. And we've got Buntas. Buntas. Oh, you're Aquarius sun. Okay, so water signs are going to be on Saturday then. So, and if your twin flame sun sign is another sign, of course, you could view that reading then, right? So, which would be really interesting to see like the status, the relationship status, to see if it's like single or it's probably, if it's a twin flame, it's probably going to be in the it's complicated category. I have the chapters. So once you do the general reading, you can just scroll to the it's complicated. All right. Monica says, is it in my highest good to date Sammy? An energy update with him. Thanks. Haven't heard from Sebastian in so long, which is why I ask. Okay, cool. So let's find that out, Monica. So we're going to do, in 2 minutes, we're going to do a last call for super chat and super stickers. Okay. So is it in Monica's best and highest good? Woo, sorry. Oh, weird. Okay, Monica, I'm just going to give this to you because the card flew out. Okay. So we've got a yes exclamation point for dating Sammy. Okay. We got that. So there just might be something that you need to learn with this person. Energy update with him. Okay. Well, what we can do is just pick a tarot card. Or no, we already picked these animal cards for you. Let's get a, let's get this one. So for Monica and Sammy, let's see. What is the energy for Monica and Sammy together? Let's just see. Ace of Wands. I kind of like that. Ace of Wands is like a new opportunity, a new beginning. So I kind of like it. You got a yes and you got an Ace of Wands. So I really do. I like it. Go ahead and date that person. That's fine. Rebecca. So Rebecca says, hello, I'd love to know where my twin flame Derek is emotionally and mentally with our connection. We are in communication. All right. I'm really happy for you. Yay. Yay for that, right? Okay. So to that end, I'm going to grab these cards. So we're going to get Derek's emotional connection to Rebecca. Derek and Rebecca, an emotional connection. Where's Derek at emotionally when it comes to Rebecca in this connection, please? And thank you, angels. We've got stubborn. Oh my goodness. So it's the King of Coins in reverse. Ruled by materialism, stubborn. Okay. It's also an earth sign card if your DM happens to be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I really see your person as digging in their heels and not wanting to express emotion in particular. And I don't see your DM as being particularly materialistic. I just do see him hiding behind the physical world in order to not show his feelings as a full display of feelings. Does that make sense? So yeah, I mean, that's where your DM is currently at. We don't know why. We don't know why. Why do DMs dig in their heels and not want to express emotions? For a various number of reasons. We just don't necessarily know why. It just would depend. You would have to get a bigger one-on-one reading to get that. Okay, Adasha says, is Dominique my twin flame? And messages. Okay, so Adasha, for the amount that you did on the super chat, we can pull one card for you. We will just pull an answer card about Dominic and Adasha being twin flames. Hello, Donna Mellon. How are you? Adasha and Dominic, are they twin flames? We got God's surprise for you, Adasha, and that just means that you need to wait and you need to allow heaven, God, spirit to show you the way and the path through this connection. It doesn't mean like abandon the connection. It just means let this unfold for you. We've got Buntas and we've got Jennifer. Hey, Jerry-Ann. Hi, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, just look at Jennifer's message there. Donna and Alpha Dog. Alpha Dog, you're hilarious. I love your question. That's really funny. I like it. That's a good question. Okay. So we're going to start with Buntes all up here. Let's see. And it's 12-12. Yay, 12-12. We got 11-11 and 12-12. So 12 people watching and 12 thumbs up. Thank you very much for the thumbs up, guys. We've got Buntas. Will I get a message from Twin soon? He is so calm. Okay. Let's see. Will Buntas hear from her twin flame soon? Let's just say in the next 30 days. Will Buntas hear from her twin flame in 3D communication within the next 30 days? How about that? Will Buntas hear from twin flame within the next 30 days? Please and thank you. Oh, we've got romantic connection. Look at this, Buntas. Look at this. I like it. It says the person you're asking about is or will be a romantic connection for you. See, look, it's the Taj Mahal in India. I believe that's an affirmative. Now, whether it's in 30 days or 60 days, this is your twin flame. This is your person. You will hear from them. Okay. Jennifer says, I've started a new project. It was something my angels wanted me to do. Should I put that on hold for this new moon? Okay, that's a great question, Jennifer. Is it in Jennifer's best and highest good to pause her project for the new moon and the next 2 weeks? We got a maybe. Let's get one more card. Is it in Jennifer's best and highest good to pause this new project for the new moon and the following 2 weeks? Yeah, they said sleep tight, you'll know in the morning. But see, you keep getting cards about sleep and rest. Here's what I'm getting, Jennifer. Sleep and rest. Sleep more, rest more. It might be, sometimes we get upset when we're going through like sequential spiritual awakenings and we get really tired. I just feel like this is a call for you to just honor that. And maybe your angels want you to like rest up for some big changes that are happening in your life. So that's why they keep telling you to rest. Okay, so Donna says, oh, this is it's 1313. Yay! 13 people watching, 13 thumbs up. So we've got 1111, 1212, and 1313. We're seeing all sorts of angel numbers here. Okay, so we've got Donna. Oh, that's why. Okay. Do we do a last call, Jennifer? Let's do a last call. Donna says, where's your question, Donna? Oh, some insight on my journey. How is my counterpart doing? Okay, cool. All right, so let's get your divine counterpart, Donna's divine masculine. How is Donna's divine masculine doing on the twin flame journey with Donna? Please and thank you. Ten of Swords. I actually like it. Upright. 10 of Swords upright. 10 of Swords upright is about finishing a chapter. For me, this is about finishing a chapter that's really, really difficult. It's about finishing a chapter you want to finish. Like someone going through the final phase of a divorce and getting that judgment signed by the judge. That's 10 of Swords. Okay. So I feel like your DM is actually going through some major changes, ending a chapter, but it's actually a welcome goodbye to that chapter. Donna and Twin Flame. Let's just see. Donna and Twin Flame. Donna and Twin Flame. Wow. Engagement. Getting engaged. A deeper commitment. The next phase in your relationship. Okay. I like that. I mean, that might have something to do with your DM putting a final nail in the coffin of his last life chapter. Let's get a message. Oh, I don't feel these cards for you, Donna. Let's get these cards. Message from your DM to you. Message from Donna's DM to Donna. I like this. It's funny because I'm laughing, but I don't think I've actually seen this card. This is not all in your imagination. This is real. Look at that. I don't think I've seen this card yet in this deck. So Donna, this is for you from your DM. Okay. Alpha Dog's question, which I absolutely adore. I love Alpha Dog's question. I wish I got more questions like this. Honest question. Should I shave my head as my hair is thinning? Debating it. I love that question. Okay. Must Alpha Dog shave his head? Please and thank you, angels. Take action. Look at that, Alpha Dog. You can't make this stuff up. Take action. Do it now. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Jerry Ann. All right, Jerry Ann. Where are we? Jerry Ann, I'm going to look at your question. What is your question? You could tell me anything about my twin flame. Has not been in communication. Anything I need to know would be amazing. Okay, sure. So Jerry Ann, let's just see where your twin flame is at on his journey toward you. So Jerry Ann's divine masculine twin flame, where are you in comparison to where Jerry Ann is at on this twin flame journey? Please and thank you. Twin flame angels, romance angels. So we've got, interesting, we've got the Empress in reverse. And it says embody feminine power. That's really interesting. Embody feminine, oops, where are we? Embody feminine power. I feel that the energy dynamic between you and your DM is somehow moving into reversal mode because it has to. What does this mean? This means that you are kind of taking on more of the divine masculine role because your DM is needing to take on the divine feminine role. Why is this? Why is this happening? This is happening so that your DM can come into ownership of that softer feminine energy of embracing things like emotions, compassion, nurturing, those kinds of things. And so I do feel like that is where this connection is at. To that end, Jerry Ann, I also feel that it is actually okay for you, just depending on where you guys left it off, it is actually okay for you to just reach out to your DM and say, hey, just because the energy is reversing, that's why. So that's an interesting one. I haven't seen that one in a while, so that's really interesting. All right, so we've got Joanna. Joanna. I feel like my eyes are like drying out. Hopefully you guys can see my eyes. I don't know. I feel like my eyelashes are sticking together for some reason. All right, here we go. And it's not even that late. It's like almost 6 p.m. But you know what it is? I've been editing so much. That is what it is. I've been editing. That is my whole life now until I get the audiobook finished. My life is just about editing. Oh, plus the 12 horoscope videos too, right? A lot of editing. Hello, Steph. How are you? Joanna says, messages from my DM, please, and thank you so much. Absolutely. All right, so let's get messages from... Here we go. Joanna's DM to Joanna, please, and thank you. You never leave my thoughts. Let's get a second one. Joanna's DM to Joanna. I want to see you. All right. Thinking about you and wanting to see you. Definitely there. Also, wait, what? Also, how does he think about Adrian, some guy I'm hanging out? How does he think about Adrian? I mean, does he know you're hanging out with Adrian? Okay. I mean, honestly, Joanna, I think the easier question to ask the angels is just like, where's your DM at when it comes to you? Because, I mean, what are you looking for, right? Are you looking for jealousy? Is that what you're looking for? Because that's pretty much not a great energy to be in. So let's just look at where your DM's energy is toward you. Joanna's DM energy, what is it toward Joanna? Please and thank you. We've got the 7 of Cups in reverse. And so that is focus, a clarity of knowing. Focus, a clarity of knowing. Okay. I do feel that your DM right now, and it's 555, big changes. Your DM right now is having more clarity on this connection and actually what it is, which is kind of a cool thing, right? It's kind of cool. DM is getting clearer. I like it. In 555, big changes are coming. So really cool. All right, here we go. Aries 11. And Aries 11 is the last one for today. Thank you, guys. Aries 11 says, does my DM want to stay in their current relationship? Messages, please, and thank you. I think that's the last one, right? Oh, you're welcome, Donna Mellon. You're absolutely welcome. I've actually seen a truck that said next level. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so Aries 11. Steph, you can actually tune in on Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific time for the Twin Flame Tarot Readings Live because we are wrapping it up right now. Aries 11, does my DM want to stay in their current relationship? Okay. Aries 11, will Aries 11's DM stay in their current relationship, please? And thank you, angels. Okay, we got stop, breathe, and pull another card. Let's take a deep breath, everyone. Okay. Let's pull another card. Okay. It says, ask your angels for help, Aries 11, about that particular matter. I don't think that, honestly, I'm going to give you my honest opinion. When I see those cards that are like be Zen, the Zen Buddhist monk, and then like pray to God, ask your angels for help, right? I feel like you are focusing on the wrong thing. That's just my humble. All right. It's not my humble opinion. It's my blunt, frank Sagittarian opinion. That's what it is. It is my frank Sagittarian opinion. You're just focusing on the wrong thing. Whether he stays or goes with his person is irrelevant. It's honestly irrelevant. When he's done with a lesson, that person will disappear. Okay. So let's get to your second one though. I'm getting a little like loopy. It's very hot in here. I think we're going to be heading into a major heat wave here in SoCal. And it's 6 o'clock and I've been editing all day. So let's see. Messages, please. Okay, so let's get some messages from your DM to you. So this is Aries 11's Divine Masculine to Aries 11, please and thank you. You are constantly in my dreams. Okay. Aries 11's DM to Aries 11. Wow. Okay, we are hitting the X-rated part of this live stream. And I can't believe I just said that out loud. They might demonetize me or something. Read it and weep. Aries 11. Read it and weep. Whew, okay. A little too much for me there. Too much, what is it? I have immune system T. Do you know why I have immune system T? Because everybody around me is getting COVID. That's why I have my immune system T. Okay, let's see. I already had COVID. I don't really care. I don't know. I know people have gotten it 2 or 3 times, but you know, what are you gonna do? So, hi. Okay, I will do one more just because Jerry Ann's thing came through, and I'm sorry if we've got 60 seconds. Literally, we got 60 seconds. Jerry Ann says, I just wanted to ask one more question. Could you tell me anything about how long we will be in separation? What? You guys ask the hardest questions. Angels do not know this. Do you know why angels don't know this? Because everybody has free will. Everybody has free will. You know what they've told me? The angels have told me upright. Humans are so confusing. That's what the angels have told me. Humans are unpredictable and confusing. Okay, so separation for Jerry Ann and Twin Flame. Stop and clear your energy. All right. Let's all clear our energies. We're going to take deep breaths. Let's clear the energies. Improving emotional health. That's what it is dependent on, okay? It's dependent on both of you working through your emotional healing, your emotional health. And obviously that takes time, right? So it's just dependent on how many steps you take toward that end and how many steps your divine masculine takes toward that end. This could be a lengthy process or it could be a quick process. It just depends on each other's free will choice, okay? Donna's laughing. Those deep breaths were probably for me. Like, honestly, they probably were. But yeah, I mean, in my book, Twin, I can't wait to like reveal the book to you guys. But in my book, Twin Flame Union, the upcoming book, I do talk at length as well about twin flame separation and the notion of twin flame separation. So, you know, a lot is explained in that book through that. And like Jennifer knows because we have talked at length in the group coaching about this type of stuff. So like Jennifer's the only one. I think Clara was on here earlier too. Clara's been in the group coaching, but like we talk about these really core issues that a lot of times we get caught up in these questions about timing and length and things like that. So, and I know it sucks. Believe me, I've been through this, so I know. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. Thanks for subscribing to the channel below. Click on that bell, give the video a thumbs up. Thanks for coming out and supporting. If you'd like to join for another live stream Friday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time, check out the DM video tomorrow. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All the horoscopes will be out for the first time ever. Woo! Okay. All right, guys. Thanks so much. I'll see you later. Have a wonderful night. Bye.